I have Brant, of course, with his signature weapon. Kinda plan to get at least the first two because they're very good. I basically have everything maxed out. Hi everyone, and welcome to this video and to my YouTube channel. Today I want to guide you in a little tour of my free-to-play 1-year-old Wuthering Waves account. I've been playing since day 1. And I am quite happy about the current status of my account, so I kind of want to bring you into a little tour and show you my account accomplishments. So, starting off with my characters, I do not have that many limited characters. I have Brant, of course, with his signature weapon. I usually play him with the I don't remember the name now. Tide-breaking courage. His set, basically, there's no other character so far that plays it. I'm not really happy with these rolls. I could definitely go for a bit more crit damage and energy regen and attack percentage, but when he crits, he gets the job done for sure. I maxed out all his talents. I think he's the only character that I have maxed out completely. Don't have any sequence for now, but I am planning to get the first two. So I have a guarantee now. So the second phase of this patch, I'm gonna pull for his rerun, and I will buy the second sequence with the corals because I will have enough to buy a sequence. So my second character is Shorekeeper. I think she's actually the second character that I got as the second limited 5-star. The first one was jiyan. So I also got her weapon, of course, because my goal is to always get the weapon of the limited 5 stars. I don't like playing them with a 4-star weapon or a weapon that is not their signature. And I usually play her, I have her set here. I usually just play her with the healing set with crit damage and just a lot of energy regen in HP on the other pieces. I leveled up to 9 her intro skill because that's where her damage comes from, but I also leveled up a bit the other talents to have a bit more healing. I don't have any sequence of her. Maybe one day I will try to get the first one because it expands the circle of liberation, and I think it gives a bit more healing. My third character is Xiangliyao. I didn't pull for him because I got him for free in I think it was the 1.2 event. So I also, of course, got his weapon. And this is the set that I play him with. He has enough crit rate, even with Shorekeeper, but I swear he crits like 1 time out of 10. It's kind of frustrating to play him sometimes, but he's a little cutie, so we still love him. Of course, maxed out all of his main talents. I don't have any sequence of him, but I kinda plan to get at least the first two because they're very good. They increase his damage a lot. Then the second to last limited 5-star that I got was Yinlin when she reran. I think it was the last patch of the 1.0. And of course, I also got her weapon. I actually got her weapon both for her and Encore, because Encore is another character that I main. I usually play her with an Empyrean set with electro damage. And I kinda share this set between her and Morphe, but Morphe has a fusion damage bonus on the 3 cost, of course. Maxed out her main talents. Don't have any sequence for her, but I don't really plan on getting any because she gets her job done. I simply just use her as a xiangliyao buffer. My first limited 5-star ever was jiyan. And of course, I also got his weapon. And I play him with this set. Let me show you. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this Echo set. It's probably, together with the Fusion one, the one that I'm the most happy of regarding the substats. Of course, maxed out his main talents. Don't have any sequence, but I kind of plan to get to S3 because the first two are not really, they don't really increase his damage. The third one really increased the damage. So eventually, if I can get to S3, I will be happy about it. Then regarding the other 5 stars that I have Jiangxin. I used her for so long as liberation buffer for Xiangliyao, and the build was usually with Mercado, and I used her often when I played her with Xiangliyao on Moonlit set, focused on energy region to fasten up her rotation because she's kind of slow if you don't have the S1. I have some of her main talents leveled up, not maxed out, unfortunately. Maybe I should. And I do not have any sequence of her, although I would kinda like her first one. I wouldn't be too frustrated about losing the 50-50 to her first sequence because it fastened up her rotation a lot. Then I have Encore. And I actually chose her in the ticket that we got after the bug maintenance problems. So she was my second limited 5-star. I actually got Jiangxin in the banner where you get like a 5-star guaranteed in a lower amount of pulls. Then I got her, and then in the other selector I got Verena. I always play her with Yinlin weapon because of course of the massive amount of crit rate that it gives, and I play her of course with the Fusion set, which I'm kind of happy about because I think I got good rolls on this one. I'm very happy about it, and I of course share this Echo set with Chixia. Maxed out her main talents, and I have her S2 because I lost the 50-50 to Brant, and then of course I got him, but I lost I think around a PD 32 to her, and then I tried to get Camellia and I lost the 50-50 to her at like PD 65 or something like that. So I guess this is a sign that she really likes me and I should keep maining her. Then of course I have the rover. I have all the 3 rovers unlocked because I played all the story. I usually play the Havoc one as a main DPS with Sanwa and of course with the Emerald of Genesis. Now it's on the Spectro set because I actually play the Spectro rover a lot more than the other 2. I mean, Aero rover doesn't really have any use right now. And it's not really a perfect set, but it gets the job done. I often pair her with Brant in the Holograms or in the tower, in the middle Tower of Adversity. Main talents maxed out, and of course I have all the sequences. Then I have my beloved Lumi. I'm trying to main her. I usually play her with Jiyan weapon. Jinzi weapon would be better, but I don't have it, so I kind of have to cope with this one. I share the same Electro set between her and Xiangliyao, so the stats are not too bad, and I also have the talents maxed out, but I'm still missing the last 3 sequences, so I can't really get that much out of her yet. But when I have her S6, I'm planning to main her for real and trying to clear the tower with her. Then I have Dungeon. I actually use her often as a DPS in the tower when there's Havoc resistance lowered. I'm happy about the Havoc set. I still use Dreamless because I haven't really leveled up Crownless. I know that part of the bonus doesn't activate because you need to use it on Havoc Rover, but it's good for AoE, so I'm kind of using this one right now, but eventually I have to get the Crownless. And I'm somewhat happy about this set too. Of course, leveled up her main talents. And I am very much seething that I do not have her last sequence. I'm very mad about it. That's also why I pulled on Camellia Banner, because I was hoping to get her sequences maxed out, but I guess I couldn't. So I hope to get her as 6 eventually because I use her. Then I have Morefi. I basically use him only with Jiyan. I use him with the standard 5-star pistol, and I either use a Moonlit with fusion damage on the 3 cost, or with the Empyrean set with fusion bonus, or sometimes I just use him on a pure Mulet set with ER. Maxed out his main talents, and of course maxed out his sequences. I also have Alto. I have been leveling him up recently because I've seen many people saying that he's very good with tactical holograms, and I'm struggling a lot with some of them, so I'm trying to get something out of him. And of course I use the Jiyan set on him, and I still have to max out his main talents, and I have him as 6. Of course, I also have Yang as 6, and I mostly use her with, of course, the standard 5-star sword. I often use her with a pure Moonlit ER set, or I give her the arrow set if I want a bit more damage. And I use her a lot in the Whimpering Waste because she has very good grouping, although I'm also struggling with the Whimpering Waste a lot. You'll see, I'll show it later. And yes, as 6. She is, when it comes to grouping enemies, she's very good. So I do use her in the Tower of Adversity when we have more AoE enemies. I also have Chixia. I do use her as a main DPS in the Tower of Adversity when I don't want to use Encore or Brant, so in the lower levels. She gets her job done. Maybe I have to pair her with a healer or a grouper like Yang sometimes, but she does her job fine. Have her main talents maxed out, and of course I have her as 6. Then I have Verena. She was the last standard 5-star that I got. I got her from the 2nd selector. Of course I use her with variation, and I use her on of course the rejuvenating glow set with the turtle, energy regen, and attack on the 1st cost. Didn't really leveled up her talent that much because she doesn't need it, and I have her as 0. I have Yuhu as 6, but I do not really use her. I tried to use her in the tower as a healer when she came out. In fact, you can see I kind of leveled up some of her talents, but yeah. I am kind of struggling with her. I can't really use her right now.
Why hesitate?
I also have, of course, Baija. I often use her in the tower, surely way more than Yuhu. Of course, I use the rejuvenating glow set on her, and shorekeeper weapon because it does a lot of energy regen and HP increase, which she likes a lot. Didn't really level up her talents, and I have her as 6, but I'm not using her whole resonance chain that much because I don't have any glacial DPS. So in case I lose the 50-50 to Ling Yang, I kinda plan to main him so I can also get some more use out of her because she gives glacial damage bonus in one of her sequences. Then I have Yanwu sequences maxed out, but he's another character that I don't really use. I try it when the pincer maneuver event was on because of the coordinated attack buff, but since I don't have Jinzi, I don't really use him.
I see my way clear.
Calculator, another character that I don't really use. I lost the 50-50 to Yinlin the first time to him. And so, yes. I mean, I already have Xiangliyao, so I don't really have any use for him. Taochi is another character that I don't use because I don't have Jinzi, I don't have Kalora, so I don't have main DPS that rely on resonance skills. So yeah, she's kinda taking dust in my account. And I also have her as 6. It's funny because the 2 characters that I am interested the most, I don't have their S6, which is Lumi and Dungeon, but a lot of characters that I don't really use, I have them as 6, which is kind of frustrating. And last but not least, I of course have Sanwa. I always play her with the limited 5-star sword. And I often play her on the Moonlit set on ER to fasten up her rotation even more. She has really quick concerto energy, but this set really helps making the rotation even faster. Next, how her talents, and of course I have her as 6. She's probably one of the characters that I use the most because I pair her with Brant, sometimes even with Xiangliyao, with Encore, and with Havoc Rover, and sometimes even with Lumi. So that was it for my characters. Let's see. When it comes to tactical holograms, I cleared the most difficult level of the old ones. You can see I used to play Xiangliyao with Junction. She's actually good for Xiangliyao, but to be able to play her more comfortably, you kind of need her as 1 to speed up the rotation. I am struggling more with the latest ones. I managed to clear Fleur-de-Lis in the second to last level, but I'm still struggling with Dragon of Dirge, Lorelei, Hecate, Sensi Construct. Like I'm having a hard time with these so far. When it comes to Tower of Adversity, I started clearing it with no problem in the, I think, last 3 or 4 months. So this last patch, I've cleared the left tower with Brant, Spectral Rover, Verena. I used Chixia in the first rooms. The middle tower, I used Jiyan, Morphe, Shorekeeper. This team is carrying my ass. I have been clearing the middle tower with this team, I think at least 5 times in a row. I remember one time there was arrow resistance and I still managed to clear no problem. So yes, strongest team in the game. And on the right tower, I cleared with Dungeon, first 2 rooms, then with Lumi, needed some grouping, so I used Yang Yang, and then I cleared with Xiangliyao and Yinlin and Verena. A game mode that I struggle a lot with is the Whimpering Waste. As you can see, yes, this is the I can't get more than B. I am struggling. Like, I cannot group the enemies effectively, and I can't one-shot the waves a lot of the time, which is kind of essential to be able to finish the battle on time. I got some S in the purple area, A, S, S, but yeah, I still haven't managed to clear this completely with the S ranking and be able to get all the, you see, I'm missing these rewards. So yeah, skill issue, I know, I'm kind of struggling with this one a bit. When it comes to title and sigils, I do not have many. I mean, of course, I have the title for all the 4 stars that I have as 6. I'm not a whale, so I haven't maxed out any of the limited 5-star characters. Don't have many sigils. And of course, these are all the characters that I own. When it comes to my achievements, I think I do have a lot of them. Of course, I am missing something in the exploration of Renacida. Some stuff here. I think this is related to an event that is coming probably. But yeah, of course, a lot of the boss fights and characters outro. Of course, I can't get the characters outro that I don't have. Yeah, so this is the battle one is probably the one that I have the least achievements in. And when it comes to exploration, I basically have everything maxed out. I have all of Renacida at 100%. I also have the Avenolium maxed out. I have Black Shores at 100%. And also the Tessie Steep, of course. And the only area that I do not have at 100% is Desert Rock Highland. I have been running around like an idiot for so many weeks using the loot mapper and I can't find anything, so eventually I will have to watch one of those. Walk through 100% exploration, Desert Rock Highland, and just do everything because it's so annoying to have 100% on everything else and not on this area. Very, very annoying. I'm also missing some chests here and there, even in the areas where they say I have 100% exploration. Like, for example, I think I am missing, let's see. I know that in Dim Forest I'm missing some chests. I'm also missing some chests in Woman Bay. I've used the loot mapper, but I couldn't find the chest that the games say I'm missing, so maybe eventually I will have to watch an exploration video and check it out. Databank, of course, I have everything maxed out. I've been playing almost every day since day one, so it was not difficult to max this out. And regarding quests, I basically did everything. Of course, I'm missing Zanny companion quest and the side quest related to the cube events, but apart from that, I did everything. Hope you enjoyed this little tour in my account, and see you next video.